You took your clothes from the locker and changed your uniform. Your shift as a bartender is over, so you're going home now. You're Kang Yn, a fiercely independent, physically strong, and always spoke the truth. However, you were not fond of men and never fell in love because you found them untrustworthy. Even though you were a strong-willed woman, notorious for breaking men's heart, you would give them hope, make them feel special, and then vanish into thin air, leaving them heartbroken. But you only did that to the player man who loves to play girls hard. After changing your uniform, you took your backpack ready to go, but your boss at the bar entered your locker and looked so tense. YN, can you go back at the bar counter? She said. Ma'am, but my working hours are over. I know, but what I'm going to do? The Mafia King is there again. He knows him very well. He will not allow other people to serve him. He only allows you to come near him. Don't worry, I will double your salary this day. Please, he might start trouble here if someone else approaches him. You scratch your forehead and look at the time. There are only 10 minutes left before the last bus trip. If you go back to the counter, you are sure you won't get on a bus. It's also expensive if you take a taxi going home. However, you feel sorry for your boss. For sure the Mafia King make a fuss if you're not the person who served with him. Since that guy has an anger issue. Alright mom, just give me a minute to change my uniform. Thank you YN, you saved me this time. You saw the Mafia King sitting in the bar counter. He could not be bothered and kept looking around until his eyes landed on you walking towards him while tying your hair. Where have you been? Mr. Jun, I'm supposed to be going home because my shift is already done. But since you came, my boss sent me back. So please come here early next time. By the way, what do you want, Mr. Jun? He looks at you and says, You? Sorry, I'm not available. Why? Because I don't like a person who turns their anger on other people. Are you referring to me? No, I'm talking to this bottle. You said and pointed at the bottle in front of you. Jungkook, the fearless and scary Mafia King. But this guy is your friend. Actually, the first meeting between the two of you was not good. You accidentally throw eyes on him as you apologize to Jungkook, but he still got angry with you and pulled his gun and about to point at you. But before he could do that, you quickly snatched the gun from his hand and pointed at his head. I know you could kill me since you are the Mafia King. It's easy for you to take someone's life. But what if I'm the one who take your life now? I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Is this ice just a value of my life for you? If you're angry with other people, don't take your anger out on me because I'm quietly working here. But if you really want to kill me, then go ahead. But I assure you, I will hunt you wherever you go, even in the bathroom. You're ready to face the consequences of your action. You know he's the mafia boss, cause your boss told you to treat him nicely because he's the mafia king who has an anger issue. You're expecting him to be even more angry with you. That's why you're surprised when he just laughed and said, even in the bathroom? What if I'm naked? So, what will I call you? A perverted ghost? After that incident, he has been nice to you, and every time he goes to the bar, he only allows you to come near him. Later on, you two became friends. Seriously, what do you want to drink, Mr. Jun? Just give me a whiskey to get rid of my anger. You're angry again? Good thing you didn't kill the person, you said while serving his whiskey. I really want to kill him, but I can't because of someone. Who? Your girlfriend? I never liked a girl before, but now I think someone is making my heart going crazy. He murmured, but you didn't hear him because of the music. YN. Yes, Mr. John. What do I have to do with a person who owes me a lot of money? Since you don't want to kill him, then why would you take collateral from him? Things or something, then return it after he pays his debts on you. He smirked and say, wow, I like that. Then can I use your idea? Sure, Mr. Jun. As he saw you opening your hand and showing it to him. What is that? He asked. Mr. Jun, my idea is not free. You can use it, but you need to pay me so that I have a taxi fare later. Because remember, I'm still here because of you. Then I'll drop you off later. No need. Thank you, Mr. Jun. Okay, he said and took off his wallet from his pocket and gave it to you. Take all the money there. I paid for your idea. Remember, I bought your idea so I have the rights to use it. Sure, you can use it anytime you want. As you took some money from his wallet, but that was just enough as a fare on a taxi. I said you can have all the money on my wallet. This is enough, Mr. Jun. Thank you. After that, you return his wallet. A smile crept in his face. In his thought, it seems he's falling in love with the right girl. You walk up to your half-sister's voice. Oni, Oni, wake up! There are people downstairs. I think Dad is in trouble. You gasped and immediately went to the living room. You saw your stepdad sitting on the sofa while looking down, and he was talking to someone. You didn't see his face since his back was turned to you. Appa, what's wrong? You said, and stood next to your dad. You look up and about to ask the person who's your dad's talking to if what he wants. But you freeze and couldn't say anything after you saw Jungkook staring at you. Mr. Jun? What are you doing here? I'm here to use your advice. You tilted your head confused on to pawn you as a collateral for my debt to Mr. Jun. When you heard collateral, that's when you realized that the person Jungkook was talking about last night who owns him money was your stepdad. Mr. Jun? You used my idea on me? He just shrugged his shoulder and said, I can't kill him. I know he's important to you. He must be thankful that I found out that he is your dad. If not, you already know what will happen to him. Dad, don't tell me you borrow money from this man just for gambling? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You face palm yourself and hit your head out of frustration. Even your stepdad is like that, you love him. Because when your mom left you for another man, he still took care of you even though you weren't his real daughter. He raised you and your stepsister alone. He didn't make you feel that you're not his child. He became a nice and loving father to you. He worked day and night just to raise you and your sister. But this past months, he suddenly changed. He learned to drink and gambled. You saw him always crying. Then you found out he saw your mom with another family. He was hurt because these past years he was still hoping that your mom would come back to him. You suddenly thought maybe this is an opportunity for you to change your dad because he has lost his way. Okay, I will agree to come to Mr. June, but promise me, Dad, that you will not gamble again and fix your life. Dad, we are here with my sister. We loves you. If mom doesn't want you anymore, then you need to forget her and move on. Your dad promised that he will change. I have no time. Let's go. As in right now? I will go with you? Yes. Now, since there's nothing you can do because you already agree as a collateral, you go to your room to pack your things. But before you left, you give the money you had saved to your dad so he could use to start a new life. You also told your sister to look for him. Mr. June, can you allow me to visit them every week? Of course you can. You are sitting beside him while thinking, how can you pay Jungkook? Are you mad at me? Is it obvious that I'm angry, Mr. June? Imagine I was the one who thought of the idea. Then in the end, you will use it for me. By the way, how much is my dad debt? I will pay it. 50,000? 50,000? That's it? Okay, I'll pay you. But please, just let me continue to work in the bar. $50,000. What? How will I pay you for that? Wait, what if I sell my one kidney? Are you insane? Aha! I know what I'm going to do. I will apply to be a stripper. When Jungkook suddenly flicked your forehead. Ouch! Yeah, that was hurt! Are you crazy? And why would you do that? Obviously to pay you. Just stay on my side, that's all you do, so you can pay me. How can I pay you in that way? Don't tell me you're planning something bad for me. Don't dare, Mr. June. You said while hugging yourself and backing away from him. Jungkook furrowed his brows and showed his fist on you while biting his lips because he started to be angry. Is this your real UYN? Mr. June, you don't know me yet. All I can say is don't underestimate me. Anyways, I'm serious, Mr. June. How can I pay you? I already told you. All you need to do is just stay on my side. Okay, this is what we will do. While you're living with me, every day I will reduce your dad's debt by $20. $20? Then when will my dad debt end? After 10 years? Okay, how about 30? Make it 50. 40? 50. If not, I will apply to be a stripper. Alright, deal. Jingo get out of the car and went to the other door to open the door for you. But before he could do that, you get out on your own. Your mouth hung open while being amazed how big and beautiful the house is. He was embarrassed, so he just pretended to cough. But actually, you didn't notice that he was planning to open the door for you. Follow me, he said. Mr. June, do you know I know how to use a gun? I know, I remember you pointed a gun at me. And that is the reason why I'm intrigued by you. And that's also the reason why I'm falling for you. And so, if you know how to use a gun, can I apply as a bodyguard to you? Can you please stop it? Let's go inside. He saw his older brother named Jean busy playing video games while talking to himself. Young, I'm home. Oh, don't disturb me. I'm busy. Young, I have a guest. Starting today, she will live with us. YN, say hi to my brother. 안녕하세요. My name is Kang Yn. Nice to meet you. You said, at the same time, bow down lower to show your respect. Oh, hi, he replied and gazed at you as your eyes met. You? Jin said, and immediately stood up. Her eyes widened after recognizing him. Oh no, you said, and hid on Jungkook's back. Yeah, witch! Finally, we met again! Do you know each other? That witch is the one who destroyed your sports car. Remember, you are very angry with me because the bumper was removed. That girl was the one who did it. After that, she ran away. It's your fault, grumpy guy. You already saw water on the road, but still you drive the car fast. The water from the canal splashed on me, and because of that, I didn't make it to my bar exam. You are talking too much. Come here, I'll make you bald, he said, and trying to reach your hair while you were hiding on Jungkook's back. When Jin trying to reach you, you dragged Jungkook to black on you so that Jin couldn't catch on you. Jungkook's face turned into red in annoyance and yelled, Stop! Stop it while I'm trying to be nice to you two, he said. You two suddenly stop after you see Jungkook, who is very angry when someone screams. Yeah! Why are you hugging me husband? Jack said while getting closer. While you and Jin were chasing each other earlier, you didn't realize that you were hugging Jungkook. Jungkook stared at you as well, and found yourself on his embrace. You broke the hug and stood next to him. Mr. Jun, are you gay? You asked, since the masculine man with makeup said that Jungkook is his husband. Jungkook face palmed himself and said, I'm not interested in men. What are you doing here, Jack? Mustang sent me here. Sir Jun, who is she? Don't tell me you're cheating on me. Jack, you want to die? No, sir. Then shut up. Let's go, Ryan. I'll show you your room. As he pulled you going upstairs. I will crush that witch. Me too. I hate her. Sir Jean, from now on, we're in the same boat, okay? Okay, from now on, we're allies to destroy that witch. This is your room starting today. Just tell me if you need anything. I'm sorry for what happened just now. It's okay, Mr. Jun. Just rest for a while. We will go to the mall later. When Jungkook left the room, you throw yourself on the bed and start rolling. Later on, you stop and got up as you roam around the room until you remember something. Wait, what I'm going to do in this house while I'm here? You wanted to ask Jungkook about that, so you went out of the room to talk to him, but you don't know where is he. Good thing you saw Doro. Of course you knew him since you always saw him with Jungkook every time they went to the bar. Do you need anything, YN? Where's Mr. Jun? I have something to ask for him. Come, he said and opened the door next to yours. Just get in. Just find him. He's inside. You get inside, but you can't see him. Mr. June? Mr. June? Still, you can't find him. So you walk going to the other door. Mr. June? But your soul flew away after you saw Jungkook half naked and wearing only a towel that he was holding. He couldn't hear you because he was wearing an earpiece. In his surprise to see you standing in the distance, he suddenly let go of the towel and dropped in the floor. As you clearly saw, he is earthworm. In shock, you two screamed in sync very loud, which heard throughout the mansion.